This special edition of San Diego Insider is all about animals and our very fascinating relationship with them. We start off the program with man's best friend, the dog. Now, how would you like to create the perfect canine companion? Believe it or not, there's a place in San Diego County that helps you do just that. Jessica Chang shows us how dog lovers are banking on the breed.
Come on. Come on. Good girls. Come on. There we go.
Heather Boshears is crazy about her dogs.
When I saw the Icelandic sheepdog, I just found that dog to be the sweetest, most loving dog that I had ever come across.
So sweet and loving, she wanted more.
Come here.
In February, Heather got her wish. Her girls Kaipa and Glady had puppies, 9 total.
I just think they're absolutely stunning.
Stunning and irresistible like all puppies, but there is something different about them.
She looks like a perfect little mom right now.
Their moms and dad have never even met. In fact, their dad lives all the way in Germany.
I would not put my dogs, my 2 girls, in cargo. So artificial insemination was a perfect solution.
Their dad's frozen semen was shipped to San Diego in this tank and artificially inseminated in Kaipa and Glady.
I thought it was, cutting edge and something new and something that would be really good for our breed.
Meet the matchmaker, Carol Bardwick. She's the founder and owner of Canine Cryobank in San Marcos, one of the few dog sperm banks in the world. During her 25 years in the dog semen preservation business, she's helped create 22,000 puppies.
That's a lot of puppies. That's a lot of happy people over the years.
Here's how Carol makes it happen.
We bring a male dog in by appointment.
How are you? You want that girl?
We either provide a bitch in season, which we call a teaser bitch, or they happen to have their own bitch in season and they use that. At that time we tease the male with the bitch and we just slip artificial vagina onto the male and he ejaculates.
Ooh, there it is.
Okay, so overall he's going to have 1.6 billion.
Carol then adds a liquid protectant to keep those 1.6 billion sperm intact while they freeze in minus 320 degrees Fahrenheit in a liquid nitrogen tank. The semen can then be shipped anywhere in the world. But for this dog, Amagio, his semen is staying here. His vet found a problem with his prostate and may have him neutered if it gets worse.
I was depressed about it because I thought, oh, he's such a great dog and he's has such a good work ethic that I'd love to see people own puppies so that they could get the same joy and fun that I've had out of him.
But then a friend told Lara about Canine Cryobank, giving her the option to have puppies from Amagio even after he's neutered.
Just a big relief off my shoulders.
But is artificial insemination the answer to getting the dog of your dreams?
We're disappointed in anything that encourages cloning or artificial insemination or anything that encourages breeding, instead of rescuing the animals that we already have.
6 to 8 million dogs and cats are left in shelters every year. That's why Darlene White of the Animal Support Foundation says artificial insemination is just unnecessary.
We don't want to devalue the lives of the animals that are already out here. Thousands of animals are euthanized all the time here in our local shelters, and we'd rather save their lives. And they're perfectly wonderful, loving dogs that could be great family pets.
But Heather Boshears doesn't think that's always the case. Aside from her Icelandic sheepdogs,
You're such a good girl.
she's also adopted 2 rescue dogs. One of them was severely abused. The other, she's nervous to have around kids.
Where's your ball?
While she says it's been a rewarding experience, Heather feels wary without knowing their background.
It's a really positive thing to be able to look at a breed and look at the pedigree and understand what the history is of that dog, that you're getting a dog that would never be aggressive to your kids.
That security and the chance to expand the Icelandic sheepdog breed are priceless to Heather,
You gonna wake up?
no matter what the cost. Artificial insemination of her 2 dogs, plus fees for the male dog and shipping, cost her $2,500. Artificial insemination alone costs $150, the same price for adopting a puppy from the Humane Society. Frozen semen processing costs $365. No matter the cost or criticism, clients keep coming in for Carol's services. It's a passion on both ends. For the owners, it's for the love of their dogs. And for Carol, it's the love of preserving that bond.
You get to produce puppies, then they bring back the puppies, and you get to play with them just like a grandmother. I've had people stand here and cry when they've seen semen on the screen, and I must admit, I've been teary-eyed a couple of times when we've brought back dogs that I've known and collected that have now passed away. It's very fulfilling looking back over all these years.
Canine Cryobank not only offers frozen semen services, but also DNA preservation in these tanks for cloning. But for now, that demand has slowed until dog cloning becomes mainstream.